Hey, everybody. It's John Keating here, Basement Tapes number 219. Trying to keep an eye on my dog because sometimes he comes down the steps and gets on my balls a little bit. Uh, 1971. Here we are, 1971. And we're back with Kellogg's again. You say there's more Kellogg's? Yes, there's the Kellogg's football set of 1971, of which I own 14, which is approximately one quarter of the set. It says there's 60 of them, $7.27 average value, $432 total value, $200 to $400 for a set of these football cards, much cheaper than their counterparts in baseball. The 1971 Kellogg set of 60 cards could be obtained only from boxes of cereal. One card was inserted in each specially marked box of Kellogg's Corn Flakes and Kellogg's Raisin Bran cereals. The cards measured approximately 2.25 by 3.5 inches. This set is much more difficult to obtain than the previous Kellogg set since no box top offer was available. The 1971 Kellogg set can easily be distinguished from the 1970 Kellogg set by recognizing the color of the helmet logo on the front of each card. The 1970 set has a blue one, whereas the 1971 set has the helmet logo in red. The 1971 set also is distinguished by its thick blue border with white spots. Border on each card front, as well as by the small inset photo of the upper left hand of each reverse. I completely probably spoke every other word in that sentence. Among the key cards in this set is the Joe Green, as 1971 was Mean Joe rookie year for cards. Wow, I'm excited about that. Giddy up. 60 cards here. Let's look at the top three, shall we? Johnny U, Dick Butkus, and of course, Joe Green. Joe Green is actually tied with George Blanda and Bob Greasy for the third position there. Let's go to TCDB. You can see the blue and the white, exactly the same as the baseball borders, the double borders. The heck's going on with that fellow there? Anyway, 60 of these cards. Teams depicted are the Falcons, Colts, Patriots, Bills, Bears, Bengals, Browns, Cowboys, Broncos, Lions, Packers, Oilers, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Saints, the Giants, the Jets, the Raiders, the Eagles, the Steelers, Chargers, 49ers, Cardinals, and Washington Redskins. Hall of Famers here. There's 14 of them. Chris Hanberger, Mel Renfro, Joe Green, Johnny Unitas, George Blanda, Johnny Robinson, Curly Culp, Dick Butkus, Floyd Little, Nick Bonacani, Dick LeBeau, Claude Humphrey, Bob Greasy, and Charlie Sanders. Packaging, look at these boxes. There's a free 3D Pro Football card inside, says the Cornflakes front box. The back is a nondescript football player running with the football into the crowd with a two-faced, two-barred mask, which is a sign of the times. Kids, get one of Kellogg's 3D Pro Football cards. You also have a recipe for the breakfast American style back there. But anyway, let's see here. I can't read that so well. The pack was sealed in a paper type crimped package because, again, these cards were not edible. So they had to be protected from the cereal and the cereal protected from them. Let's look at the gallery. Looks just like our friends there in the baseball. Look at that first, Tom Barrington, New Orleans Saints. Gorgeous card there. I assume that's Atlanta or some other field. But anyway, a lot like the baseball's layout. Unlike baseball, however, the back of the card is in a vertical format. Jack Snow, we should probably read about Jack Snow here. He is with the Los Angeles Rams. He's got a picture on the back there. There's the NFL Players Association logo on the back. It says Official Players Association card, 6'2", 190 pounds, 28 years, wide receiver. College background. He was a consensus All-American selection at N for Notre Dame in 1964. After breaking most of the Irish pass catching records, held school record for passes caught in one season and yards gained until broken by Tom Gatewood in the 1970 season. Personal info, drafted by Minnesota on the first round in 1965 and traded to the Los Angeles for defensive tackle Gary Larson. Love his cartoons. And tight end Jim Phillips. He was great in the Mamas and the Papas before the 1965 season. Born in Rock Springs, Wyoming, or Wyo, as they say, and attended St. Anthony's High School in Long Beach, California, where he was, that's a long commute, where he was named All-City Lineman of the Year in 1960. His hobby is golf. Pro honor, selected for Pro Bowl game following 1967 season, but did not play. Winner of Ye Old Ram Award for Rookie of the Year in 1965, an outstanding receiver in 1967 and 70, fifth leading receiver in Los Angeles' history, and the team leader for each of the last two seasons. Finished fourth among NFC pass catchers in 1970, averaged an amazing 26.3 yards a catch in 1967, the best in the league. In the 1970 playoff bowl, he caught 5 passes for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ram touchdowns leader in 1970. There's his records, everybody. Yearly and official career totals. It's a fact only 2 players have ever gained more than 500 yards passing in a game. The Rams' Norm Van Brocklin threw for 554 against the New York Yankees in 1951. I wonder if the Yankees had the shift on. And the Giants' Y.A. Tittle threw for 555 against Washington in 1962. It's a fact. Houston's George Blanda set pro records for passes attempted, 68, and completed 37 against Buffalo November 1st, 1964. But Buffalo won the game 24-10. 1971 copyright, exograph, logo, copyright 1969 NFLP Association, number 7 of 60. Jack Snow, he is a bastard from the north and sent to the wall out there in Los Angeles to catch footballs and run them across goal lines. There's Mel Renfro looking pretty classy. And Les Josephson and Gary Garrison, they're all there, folks. All the stars of the early 1970s on football cards. What is Larry Smith doing there? He has a snake in his boot or on his forehead or something. There's some sort of line on his head. Perhaps it's his hair. Look at John Brody back there, dropping back for a little Hey Girl time. Anyway, beautiful little there. Football cards, 1971, Topps Kellogg's 3D Superstars.